In a quiet village near some green hills, there lived an old woman. She was famous for always being happy and calm. The people in the village liked her a lot and would often come to her for advice with their problems. One day, a young man from the village asked her, "Grandma, how are you always so happy? No matter what happens, you never look sad. Don't you feel bad when things go wrong?" The old woman smiled and said, "Son, life has good days and bad days, but I learned that real happiness comes from inside you, not from the things that happen around you." The young man was confused. "What do you mean? How can anyone be happy when something bad happens?" The woman told him a story from her own life. "When I was young, I had a family, a husband, and children. We were not rich, but we were very happy. Then one day, a big flood came and destroyed our farm. The sadness from that was too much for my husband, and he passed away. It was the saddest time of my life. I cried for months and thought I could never be happy again." The young man listened carefully. The old woman continued, "After some time, I realized that being sad all the time would not bring my husband back. My children needed me, and I had to find a way to be happy for them. I started looking at life in a new way. I understood that life will always have good and bad moments, but I decided not to let the bad moments take away my happiness." "But how did you do that?" the young man asked. The old woman smiled and said, "Every morning when I wake up, I promise myself that I will find one small thing to be happy about today. Some days are hard, but I always find something. Maybe the sun is shining, maybe a bird is singing, or maybe I have a nice talk with a friend. There is always something to be thankful for." The young man thought about it and asked, "But what if something really bad happens? How can you still be happy then?" "It's not easy," the old woman replied, "but I remind myself that even bad times will not last forever. When something bad happens, I tell myself, this will pass too. I focus on the good things I still have, like my health, my friends, or just the fact that I am alive. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to focus on the bad things and be sad, or you can choose to look for the good things and be happy. It's not always easy, but it is possible." The young man thanked the old woman for her simple and wise words. He left her house and decided to try her advice. From that day on, he tried to find something good in every situation, just like her. Slowly, he realized that his life was becoming better. Even when things went wrong, he learned how to stay positive and find happiness in the small things. The old woman's story spread through the village. More and more people started to understand that happiness is about how you look at life. They learned to be happy in every situation, just like the wise old woman. And so, the village became a happier place, all thanks to the old woman who taught them the simple secret of true happiness.